Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello friends, welcome to Ganesh IAS Academy. This is the new session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the previous year UPSC geography question. So in this session, we are going to add a new part that is about the prediction for 2025. So based on the previous year question analysis and also based on the current events, we are going to predict what are the partial questions they may ask for 2025. So please make a note of it. That will be more useful for your upcoming prelims exam. Let's begin the session. Okay. So this question was asked in 2022. It is about the peaks and its mountains. When it comes to the Himalayan mountain, by the length and the birth, Himalaya is one of the largest mountain. So the Himalaya is divided based on the latitudinal factors and also longitudinal factors also. For example, when it comes to the latitudinal factors, it will be divided as Trans Himalaya, and then Greater Himalaya, and then Lesser Himalaya, and then the Outer Himalaya. When it comes to the longitudinal divisions, it is divided based on the rivers. So from the Indus to Satluj river, it is called as the Punjab Himalaya. From the Satluj to Kali, it is called as the Kumaon Himalaya. In that way, based on the rivers, the Himalaya are divided longitudinally. So in that way only they ask the question. So Garhwal, Kumaon, Himalaya, Sikkim Himalaya, all the things are the longitudinal divisions, and in that what are the peaks? Okay, so another side it is list of peaks and another side it is the longitudinal divisions of the Himalaya, and they are asked you to find the correct pairs. So in that way they ask the question. Before getting into the question, you have to know about the longitudinal divisions. So these are the longitudinal divisions. So first is about from the Satluj, from the Indus to the Satluj, it is called as the Punjab Himalaya. Next, from the Satluj to Kali river, it is called as Kumaon Himalaya. So in this Kumaon Himalaya, the Kumaon Himalaya itself divided into two. The west side of the Kumaon Himalaya is called as the Garhwal Himalaya, and then the east side is called as the Kumaon Himalaya. Next is about from the Kali river to the Kosi river, it is the Nepal Himalaya, and then Kosi to Teesta river, it is called as Sikkim Himalaya, and then Teesta to Dighang river, it is actually called as the Assam Himalaya. So they may ask the question based on the river factors also. Between Indus to Satluj, which river is situated? So in that way also they may ask a question. So please make a note of it. From Indus to Satluj it is Punjab, and then Satluj to Kali it is Kumaon. The Kumaon is actually divided as the Garhwal Himalaya and the Kumaon Himalaya, and then Kali to Kosi it is the Nepal Himalaya, and from the Kosi to Teesta it is Sikkim Himalaya, and Teesta to Dighang it is actually Assam Himalaya. Okay, so please make a note of it. So these are the longitudinal divisions of the Himalaya. So there is a possibility of the question to repeating this question. There is a possibility for the repeatingly asking this question, because there is a possibility they can ask about the based on the rivers you have to arrange the Himalayas. That is also the possible one. So for this question, when it comes to the Namcha Barwa, it is not in the Garhwal region, it is actually in the Assam Himalaya. Next, Nanda Devi, it is not in the Kumaon, it is actually in the Garhwal. Nok Creek, it is actually in the Sikkim Himalaya. So the answer is 3. The D, 3 only. That is the answer for this question. So in the same pattern, so these are the things I actually gave. So please make a note of it. From the Indus to Satluj. So what are the river? What are the peaks are there? Okay, and then from the Satluj to Kosi, what are the peaks? And also from the Kosi to Indus to Satluj. Okay, Satluj to Kali, Kali to Kosi, it is Nepal Himalaya, and then Kosi to T star to Dibhang. So in that way you have to bifurcate and you have to find it. So these are the things you have to make a note of it, or else make a screenshot of it. That will be more useful. So this was the question they asked in 2022 based on the longitudinal divisions. There is the possibility of the question they may ask in the latitudinal division also. That is about the Trans Himalaya, Greater Himalaya, Lesser Himalaya, and the Outer Himalaya. So you have to make a note of it, the Trans Himalayas and that other latitudinal divisions. So Trans Himalayas are also called as the Tethys Himalaya. The location is north of the Great Himalayas. The states are mainly in Ladakh and Tibet. The main ranges are Karakoram Range, Ladakh, and then Janskar Range. So the features are cold desert region with sparse vegetation. So the major glaciers are there, and also K2 is situated here. Next is Greater Himalaya. Greater Himalaya is also called as the Himatri. The location is just south of the Trans Himalaya. It is the highest and the most continuous range. The average altitude is over 6,000 meters. The major peaks are Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, and Nanga Parvat, Nanda Devi. Features are glaciers, snow covered, and forms the watersheds. Next is Lesser Himalaya. It is also called as the Himachal region. The south of the Greater Himalayas, the altitude is 3,700 meters to 4,500 meters. Important ranges are Pir Panjal, Dauladhar, Mahabharat range. Hill stations are Simla, Mussoorie, Nainital, and Darjeeling. Features are major inhabited and fertile valley. And the last is Shivalik or the Outer Himalaya. So it is the southernmost range. The altitude is 900 to 1,200 meters, made up of unconsolidated sediments prone to the erosions. It is from the Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Features are dune formation, Dehradun and Patli Dune. Okay, so these are the things about the latitudinal divisions. So they may ask any questions based on this also. So please make a note of it. That will be more useful for your upcoming prelims exam. Okay, thank you.